Well, let's go ahead and find our comfortable seat, however that looks for you today. And as always, you can, if your hips ever feel a little tight, you can elevate on a block or a folded blanket, and that will give your hips some support. Go ahead and close your eyes. Rest your hands to your thighs. And we'll begin by tuning in to our natural breath. Noticing your sit bones grounding you to the earth. And as you breathe in, feel the sides of your waist beginning to lengthen and expand. Notice yourself growing a little bit taller. As you exhale, notice the space that you create inside not only the body, but also inside the mind. Gradually beginning to deepen your breath, slowing down and turning inward. I'd like to share a quote today from Rumi, or a poem, I should say. Every fragile beauty, every perfect forgotten sentence, you grieve their going away, but that is not how it is. Where they come from never goes dry. It is an always flowing spring. Rumi. And with that, let's bring our hands into Anjali Mudra in front of our heart, or in prayer in front of our heart. And go ahead and set an intention for our practice today. Anything you like. Perhaps gratitude for yourself, or for your practice, or for simply showing up on your mat today. Anything you wish. And now I invite you to join together in the sound of Om. And the sound will tune out for some reason on me while I'm Oming, but that's okay. Let's take a deep breath in. Ah. Slowly release your hands back to your thighs. Let her open your eyes. And we'll begin today with Nari Shodhana breathing, or alternate nostril breath, which is extraordinarily balancing and restorative to the body and to our mind, bringing the right and left hemispheres of the brain into balance and the right and left hemispheres of the body into balance. So we're going to take two mudras with our hands. We're going to take Vishnu Mudra, Yan Mudra with the left hand. Just make the OK sign with the left hand. And then release the back of the hand to your knee. And in the right hand, we'll make Vishnu Mudra. You can take the Hang Ten sign with that hand. For the more classic version of the right-handed mudra, you can also lift that ring finger up next to the pinky, but that can be a little more difficult. So if you prefer, just put the pinky and thumb extended like the Hang Ten sign. And you're going to bring that right hand in front of your face, and you're going to use the thumb and the little or ring fingers to open and close the right and left nostrils. And I'll guide us through this. So taking a nice deep breath in, and then exhaling out. And then another inhale through both nostrils. And then closing the right nostril with your thumb, we'll exhale through the left to the count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold your breath. 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the right nostril. 2, 3, 4. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 2, 3, 4. Exhale left. 2, 3, 4. Inhale left. 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 2, 3, 4. Exhale right. 2, 3, 4. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 2, 3, 4. Exhale left. 2, 3, 4. Inhale left. 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. Exhale right. Inhale right. Hold your breath. Exhale left. Inhale left. Hold your breath. Exhale right. Inhale right. Hold your breath. And release the hands back to the knees. Take a few deep breaths here. Noticing this balancing impact that Nari Shodhana breath has, this pranayama technique. And if you do this on your own, it's a great thing to do anytime you're feeling anxious or stressed, or if you just want to be very centered. And it's great to do 7 rounds. So let's move to our asana portion of our practice today. And we're going to start by standing up in Tadasana, or mountain pose. We're just going to begin with some nice neck rolls. We're going to drop the chin to the chest and then roll the head over to the left and to the back, over to the right and forward, and then reverse to the right, back, left, and forward. You can have your feet hip distance if you need a little more balance. And one more time, rolling to the left, back, right, and forward. And then roll the head the other way to the right. Beautiful. And then release back to a centered gaze. And we'll just take a couple of looks to the right and left. So we're going to inhale and turn to look toward the right. And then exhale back to center. Inhale to the left. Looking toward the left. Exhale, center. Inhale once more to the right. Exhale, center. Inhale, left. Exhale, center. And to close this series, we're going to inhale and then exhale as we drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Inhale, lift. Exhale the left ear to the left shoulder. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right ear, right shoulder. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Inhale, lift. And now we're just going to spin the arms. And just twist and turn in both directions. And this will throw off anything that you no longer wish to be thinking about, any negative energy, anything that was causing you to struggle. This will just throw it all off of you, leaving you with positive, uplifting energy. Just do this a few times, letting anything go that doesn't serve you anymore. Breathing deeply through the nose. Beautiful. And then come back to center. Wonderful. And we'll go ahead and step to the top of our mat now. And on an inhale, we'll float the arms up overhead. Exhale, pull the hands through the midline and fold. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale and bow. Inhale, reverse swan, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, sitting directly into our chair. Take a couple of breaths here. And now push out the heels and fold once more. We'll step back with our right foot, followed by the left to our downward facing dog. And we'll just pedal out our feet here, giving our toes a nice morning stretch, the calves, the hamstrings, the arches of our feet. Maybe even wagging our tail here, where we find a bit of stillness in our first downward facing dog, reaching those hips up to the sky, the heels toward the earth. Breathe. From here, we'll go ahead and lower down onto our knees into our tabletop position, stacking the shoulders over the wrists, the hips over the knees for our cat-cow series. Inhaling, we'll drop the belly, open the heart, lift the gaze, tilt the sit bones up to the sky into cow. Exhale, round the spine, chin meets the chest in cat. Inhale, belly drops, heart opens, gaze lifts, cow. Exhale, hand round, cat. Inhale, once more into cow. Exhale and round, cat. And then letting ourselves come back into child's pose with the knees separated or together, your choice. Dropping the forehead to the earth. And just breathe, allowing the earth to support you. Continuing to breathe deeply through the nose, or maybe you've engaged your ujjayi breath, which is beautiful as well. Coming back through our table now. Again, tucking our toes, downward facing dog. Straight away, we'll float the right leg high, down dog split. Exhaling rolls us forward into a plank, bring the knee in toward the chest. Inhale, down dog split. Exhale, plank, bringing the right knee to the right elbow. Inhale, lift, down dog split. Exhale, the knee to the left elbow. Inhale, down dog split. And now we're going to move toward fallen triangle. So coming into our plank, knee toward the chest, and then step that right foot across the left side of the mat. Lift the left arm up to the sky. fallen triangle. Beautiful. Release the left arm to the mat, knee to chest before stepping the right foot between hands. And then reach that right arm up to the sky for a gentle twist in your lunge. You can look up to your fingertips. And then we'll prepare to circle the arms all the way up into our high lunge. Beautiful. Exhale, bring the hands down to frame the front foot. And then take those hands to the inside of your right foot. Heel toe that foot out to the side of your mat. Preparing for our lizard. Drop the back knee. You can stay here. This is a beautiful lizard. We'll come down onto the forearms for more intensity. Maybe even lift the back knee. Breathe. Opening the root chakra, the hip chakra. Letting go any fears or stories that we tend to store here. And just breathing them away. Breathing in new energy and new space, new possibilities. Coming back out of our lizard, and we'll step carefully into our downward dog once again. Rolling forward into our plank. Feel free to drop your knees if you like. And then coming onto the forearms for forearm plank. Again, you can be on the knees as a modification. And now coming into our side forearm plank, you can come onto the right knee for a modification or to the side of your right foot. Lift the left arm up to the sky. Beautiful. Come back to your center for full forearm plank. And then lower those hips to the ground. Great job. You'll find yourself in Sphinx here, pulling the mat or the ground towards you, so to speak, underneath your palms. Shoulders back. And exhale, release down. Bring those palms next to the chest. Inhale to your cobra. Exhale, lower. And press back into child's pose. Beautiful. Feel free to rock the forehead from side to side here. You can give those acupressure points along the brow a nice massage. And then finding our way back again to downward facing dog. On our next inhale, the left leg floats high. Down dog split. Exhale into your plank, knee toward the chest. Inhale, lift. Down dog split. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, the knee to the right elbow. Inhale, lift. Setting up for fallen triangle. Knee comes into the chest, and then step that left foot across the right side of the mat. Right arm lifts. And then release that hand to the mat. Step the left foot between the hands. Lift the left arm to the sky for a gentle twist. Beautiful. And then circle those arms all the way up. High lunge. Exhale, release the hands to the inside of the left foot for your lizard. Dropping that back knee to the mat. Stopping at the stage that feels right in your body. And breathing. Coming back to the mantra of the breath. Releasing out of our lizard now, stepping once more to downward facing dog. Straight away rolling back into our plank. Drop the knees if you like. Lowering to the forearms for your forearm plank. And then taking it to side forearm plank. Onto the left knee or side of the left foot. Right arm lifts. And then release back to center. Forearm plank. And then lower those hips down to the earth. Finding yourself once again in Sphinx pose. Pull that mat towards you, so to speak, with your palms. And then exhale, release. Palms next to the chest. Inhale into your cobra. Exhale, lower. And this time we'll find our way back to downward dog. Beautiful. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale fully out. Inhale, we'll look to the top of our mat and take a slow walk all the way to the front, heel to toe. When you get there, take your feet hip distance and grab opposite elbows. Allow yourself to hang from the strong support of your legs and just sway gently on the breath. Maybe turning your head yes. And moving your head no. Just let everything go. Let it all fall off the top of your head. Just breathe. Letting go is our theme today. Releasing the hands to the earth. Heel toe the feet together. And then slowly bending the knees, roll up one vertebrae at a time, like a string of pearls. Coming all the way up. Inhale the arms to the sky. Exhale the hands back to the heart. Continue to move on the breath. The inhale sweeps the arms up. Exhale, swan dives us back to the earth. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, step the left foot behind, spin the heel down, reach the arms up, and then take them wide. Warrior two. Glance down, make sure you can see big toe on your front foot to ensure you're not torquing that knee inward. Breathe, embracing the warrior within, the peace, your higher self, your true nature, which is always with you. It's what we're seeking, in fact. And it's always been there. True love. Let's flip our front palm, bring the left arm behind the back, and reverse our warrior. Tilt back. Inhaling back up to warrior two, transitioning to side angle. The right arm, forearm to the right thigh, left arm along the left ear. To take it further, you can drop the right hand to the earth and even add a half or full bind if you like. Breathe. Releasing out into triangle now as you straighten your right leg and reach the arms to the sky and the earth. Trikonasana. The inhale floats us all the way up, and then tilt back and reverse your triangle. Left arm to the back leg, right arm overhead. Inhale, lift once again. Preparing for half moon, shorten your stance a touch. Launch onto that right foot and lift the back leg off the earth. A block is always an excellent choice here. Breathe. Releasing back to warrior two. Beautiful. And then straighten both legs. Revolve your triangle. Float the back arm, right arm behind and the left arm coming forward. Drop that left hand to either side of your front leg and then turn to look up toward your right fingertips. Breathe. Preparing for revolved half moon. Launching onto the right foot, bring that left hand a bit forward and then lift the back leg up. Beautiful, yogis. Releasing back to warrior two. Gracefully circling the arms round. And then cartwheel those arms down to frame the front foot, step back, downward dog. Take a rest here or in child's pose or move through a vinyasa. Meeting in downward dog. And then we'll go ahead and lift that left leg up and either lower onto the right knee or onto the side of the right foot for side plank. Left arm reaching to the sky. And then we can even lift that left leg up as well and perhaps flip our dog. Coming back over to downward facing dog. Beautiful. And straight away, we'll float that left leg high. Step that foot between the hands, warrior two, other side. Breathe. At any time, if you feel comfortable, you can always close your eyes to deepen your asana. Flipping the front palm, bring the right arm behind the back. Tilt back and reverse your warrior. Inhale, come up. And side angle left forearm to left thigh, right arm overhead. Perhaps taking it further if you choose for a half or full bind. And then we'll release out into triangle. Beautiful. The inhale floats us up and tilt back, reverse your triangle. Inhale, lifting. Preparing for half moon. Heel toe your back foot in a touch and then launch onto the left. Lifting that back leg up. Dropping the left hand to the floor or block. Right arm reaching to the sky. Breathe. Releasing back to warrior two. Wonderful job. And then straighten your legs, shorten your stance. The left arm sweeps behind, the right arm forward for a revolved triangle. And transitioning now to revolved half moon. Shift your weight to your left foot, right hand forward, lift the back leg up. And don't forget to breathe. Releasing back to warrior two. And cartwheel those hands down to frame the front foot. And find your downward dog. Straight away, lift that right leg up. Come down to your left knee or to the side of your left foot for your side plank. Reaching the right arm to the sky. Maybe lifting that right leg up. Perhaps flipping your dog. And then coming back around, downward facing dog, rest or take a vinyasa. Your choice, your practice. Meeting in downward facing dog. Beautiful, everyone. Looking to the top of our mat, we'll take a walk or 2 steps or maybe even a hop to the front. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale and bow. Inhale, reverse swan, reach the arms up. Exhale, sitting back into our chair. Take a couple breaths here, putting the weight in the heels. And then push off the heels, forward fold. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, release. Step the left foot behind, spin the back heel down, warrior one. Virabhadrasana one. And then release the arms behind to the back, clasp the hands, open your shoulders. Exhale, forward, humble warrior. Chest to front thigh, or for more intensity, bring the crown of the head to the inside of your front leg. Inhale, lifting up, warrior one. And now prepare for warrior three. Launching onto the right leg, back leg lifts. The torso parallel to the earth. Releasing back, warrior one. And then straighten both legs for pyramid. Shorten your stance a touch. Take opposite wrists or elbows or reverse prayer behind the back. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale and fold. Breathe. Inhale, lifting up. Release the arms up to the sky. And then exhale those hands to frame the front foot. Step back, downward facing dog. Take a rest here or move through Vinyasa. Breathing big along the way. Enjoying the experience of the shapes and the transitions alike. Knowing that the journey is the goal. Presence this here now. Meeting in downward facing dog. On the inhale, the right leg floats up and then the left foot floats up and then step that left foot forward between the hands, spin the back heel down, warrior one. And then go ahead and take those arms behind the back, clasp the hands, open the heart, open the shoulders, and bow forward, humble warrior. Chest toward or to the front thigh, or crown of the head inside the front leg toward the ground. Inhale, lifting up, warrior one. Beautiful. Launching now on the left foot to warrior three. Breathe. You can always place tall blocks under your shoulders with your hands on those blocks for a modification. And then release warrior one once again. Straightening both legs, shorten your stance for pyramid pose. Again, take opposite wrists or elbows or reverse prayer. Open the heart on the inhale and exhale, fold. You can always place your hands on the floor on either side of your front leg for a little extra support if you prefer, or use blocks. Bend your knees as much as you need to Great job. The inhale floats us up. Release the arms up to the sky. And then turn to the right side of your mat. Bring the hands on the hips. Take those feet parallel or slightly pigeon-toed for our wide-legged forward fold. I'm just going to turn around for you. And then come to a flat back. Release the fingertips to the earth in line with the toes. And fold, bringing the crown of the head toward or to the earth. Again, blocks are always great if you wish to place them under your hands or head. Bend your knees as much as you wish. And if you'd like to float up into tripod headstand, the invitation is there. Otherwise, just stay with wide-legged forward fold, which is beautiful. Enjoying this gorgeous inversion. Bathing the brain, the face, the hair follicles with fresh blood, giving the heart a little rest. If you're in headstand, come back and meet us in wide-legged forward fold. And then inhale, coming back to a flat back. Take your right hand underneath your face on the ground and reach the left arm up to the sky for a twist. And then come back to center, placing the left hand under the face. Reach the right arm up and twist the other way. Release the hands down to the earth. And then bring those hands onto the hips. Take a breath here to recalibrate. Inhale, lifting all the way up. Heel toe the feet a little closer. And then turn to step forward to the front of your mat. We'll place the weight on the left foot, bending the right knee. Reach the arms up to the sky. And then exhale into prayer. Setting up for tree, we're going to take that right knee out to the side and bring those toes to either the ankle or calf or thigh. If you feel steady, you can extend your branches up to the sky. And for more challenge, you may even look up. Breathe. If you have Hasta Padangustasana in your practice or hand to foot posture, feel free to take it now. And then we'll come back to center, releasing everything to the earth, the arms down to the legs. Beautiful. Bringing one hand now to your heart and one to your belly. Close your eyes and recall the intention that you set at the beginning of practice. As you breathe in, embody that intention into every cell of your being. And as you exhale, release it out into the world, knowing that which we let go and give, we will receive. Bending the left knee now, flutter open your eyes, setting up a tree on the other side. The hands will start in prayer. Take the left knee out and bring the toes to the ankle, calf, or thigh. Perhaps extend your branches to the sky and maybe even look up. Breathe. Taking Hasta Padangustasana or hand to foot variation if you choose. Or stay with tree. All are beautiful options. And then coming back to center, we'll release everything out. Beautifully done. The inhale floats the arms up to the sky. The exhale swan dives us back to the earth. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, stepping back, downward dog. Feel free to take one last vinyasa or rest here or in child's pose. Meeting in downward dog. And then we'll come down into child's pose. Take a few deep breaths. And we'll roll up to sit on our heels and set up for Panchamayarasana, prepare, or Forearm Balance, prepare. We can all do this. So we'll go ahead and start in tabletop. Stacking the shoulders over the wrists, hips over knees. And then from here, we'll just lower down onto the forearms. The head is suspended over the earth, and this may be as far as you would like to take it. This is a beautiful forearm balance preparation. If you wish to take it even further, you can tuck your toes and straighten your legs for more intensity. For the next stage, and as I always like to remind you, come out into child's pose as soon as you need to and rest. If you'd like to take it to the next stage, you can lift the right leg up to the sky and then switch and lift the left leg up. And then the most intense variation would be to kick up all the way into the full expression. You can try that on both sides. Bending the knees will help make it a little easier. And then again, coming back down to rest in child's pose. Beautiful, everyone. Rolling back up to sit on the heels. And now sitting over to the right side, we're going to set up for cow face pose. Two options here. For the full variation, we'll just stack the left knee on top of the right. If that doesn't seem like it's within your wheelhouse today, just sit in cross-legged posture with the left shin in front. We'll reach the right arm up to the sky and then take the left arm up the back. Drop that right hand down and either take hold of your shirt or your fingertips or hands for Gomukhasana, cow face pose. If you wish, you can pour forward slightly or as much as you like until you feel a gentle stretch. Breathe. The inhale lifts us back up. Release the arms, anchoring the left hand behind. We're going to move directly into our seated twist by simply bringing the left foot onto the earth, lifting the left knee up to the sky, and then hook that elbow over the leg, or you can straighten the arm if you prefer. Turn to the left and look over your back shoulder. If you wish to take a bind, you may, feel free. Beautiful. I like to swivel my gaze from front to back slowly. Just wonderful for the spinal column. And then release. Take your counter twist to the right, drawing the forehead toward the earth. Inhale, lift up. Uncross the legs. We'll go ahead and drop that left knee down, stack the right knee on top. As before, if you prefer just to take cross-legged posture with the right shin in front. That's a modification. Lift the left arm up to the sky and bring the right arm up the back. And drop that left hand down to take hold of your shirt or your fingertips or hands. Gomukhasana, cow face pose. Stay upright or forward, maybe just half an inch or maybe more. Breathe. Beautiful, everyone. Wherever you are is the perfect place to be. Inhaling, lift up. Release the arms. We'll make our transition directly into seated twist by just lifting that left knee up to the sky, anchoring the right hand behind, and then hooking that elbow, turning to the right. Maybe adding a bind if you like. Breathe. Slowly unwind to the left. Bring your forehead toward the earth. Beautiful. Inhale, lifting up. Uncross the legs. And drop those toes to the earth. Hands behind you for boat. Lift those shins parallel to the earth. If you want to take it even further, lift the arms up along the shins. And for full expression, straighten the legs. If you really want to spice it up, add breath of fire by rapidly exhaling through the nose, and inhales will take care of themselves. Come out as soon as you need to. If you're interested, you can lower down into low boat or canoe, and then lift back up as many times as you wish. And then come back out into the first stage. Take a breath here. And then we'll come into butterfly, bringing the soles of the feet together. Take those hands around the feet. Eventually the feet will open up like a book. Breathing in. And then exhaling, fold a little or a lot. Using those elbows to gently coax the knees a little further toward the ground. Inhale, coming up. Bring those feet together, extend the knees forward, the feet forward. Reach the arms up to the sky and exhale, fold. Paschimottanasana. Relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, lift up. And then we'll scoot forward before we roll down onto our backs. You can lift the arms or use the hands on the earth for support and roll slowly down. Coming into waterfall, we'll lift those legs up to the sky and stay here for a very rejuvenative experience, balancing the nervous system. Add a block under your sacrum for a little more height if you like. Or if you want more intensity, feel free to take full shoulder stand. Coming into plow or halasana, we'll float the feet overhead. They may or may not touch the ground. Either way is fine. And then roll out onto our backs, coming into fish pose, the hands underneath the buttocks. Puff the chest out like a fish. Lower onto the elbows and release the crown of the head toward or to the earth. Matsyendrasana. Breathe. Lifting back out of fish, lower onto the back. Bend the knees, feet hip distance. Slowly peel the spine off the earth into bridge. If you want a restorative option, just stay here with a block under your sacrum. Otherwise, clasp the hands for more lift. Releasing back down, out. And windshield the thighs. If you're on a block, you can just stay where you are for both bridge. And now we'll take our second back bend, either another bridge as mentioned, or you may take wheel. Pressing up into the full expression of your choice. And then maybe adding Ekapada variation, lifting the right toes or full extension of the right leg. Ekapada means 1 foot. And then switch to the left. And release. Coming back down slowly to the earth. And windshielding the thighs once again. Breathe. Beautifully done. Giving yourself a nice hug now. Gently rocking here. And then finding happy baby pose. You can bring the peace fingers around the big toes or the hands on the backs of the knees. Rocking gently like a happy baby does. And then release those knees together. And then exhale the knees over to the left for our supine twist. Turning to your gaze to look over the right shoulder. Close your eyes, let go, just breathe. Inhale the knees back to center. Exhale, drop them over to the right and look over your left shoulder. And then close the eyes. And release into this beautiful supine spinal twist. Breathe. Inhale, floats the knees once again up to the center line. Give yourself one final hug. Draw the forehead into the knees. Squeeze everything tight. Scrunch up your face. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then release everything back down to the earth. To our final resting pose of Shavasana. Taking anything you need to be as warm and comfortable as you can be. Bring your awareness to your feet. Feel a softening in the soles and allow your feet to relax. Relax the backs of your knees. Relax your whole left leg and your whole right leg. Allow your hips and buttocks to relax. Take a deep breath into your belly and allow all of your organs to soften. Feel your heart and let it rest between the lungs. Relax your left shoulder. Let it fall away from the left ear. Relax your right shoulder. Allow it to fall away from the right ear. Feel the energy flowing from your shoulders all the way out to the tips of your fingers. Relax your jaw and let the tongue float in the center of your palate. Relax your eyes like two smooth, round stones sinking deep into their sockets. Feel your third eye receiving love, compassion, wisdom. Relax your brain, letting it fall back into the deep, velvety depths of your skull. Relax the crown of your head. Enjoy the weight of your entire body, noticing the soft lift and fall of your breath like a leaf dancing gently on the breeze. Slowly begin to bring your awareness back into your body. Gently feeling a bit of movement in your fingers and your toes. Give yourself one final hug, maybe rocking a little here to give your heart a soft massage before rolling over to your right side and resting gently here. As you feel ready, use the support of your hands to bring yourself back up to your comfortable seat. Close your eyes and rest your hands back to your thighs. Allow yourself to feel the beautiful effects of your practice. You are continuing on to meditation. Please feel free to adjust your seat. Otherwise, namaste. Have a beautiful day. Thank you. prepare for meditation. Your back is straight. You are sitting in a cross-legged or half lotus or full lotus position, or you may even sit on a chair with your feet flat on the ground and your spine straight. Your eyes are closed and your fingers are interlaced with thumbs touching. The hands are resting in your lap. The tongue is curled backward toward the roof of your mouth. Observe your breath for a while. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. You are seated at the top of the highest mountain, top of the world. You can see the world beneath you, planet Earth, slowly drifting away, getting smaller and smaller, moving into the distance until it is just a tiny dot, far away. Finally, it disappears. You are now seated at the center of the universe. There is nothing around you except pure love surrounding and pervading you. Feel the warmth of this love all around and within you. You may now begin repeating the mantra within your mind. As you inhale, mentally repeat Baba Nam. As you exhale, mentally repeat Keva Lam. Inhale, Baba Nam. Exhale, Keva Lam. At the same time, ideate on the meaning of the mantra. Love is all there is. prepare to close your meditation. Bringing our hands into Anjali Mudra in front of the heart. Let's seal in our practice with a closing Om. Take a deep breath in. Lifting the hands to the space between the brow, the third eye, and bowing forward. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Have a beautiful day, and thank you very much.